All right, guys, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel where I'm out here looking for good deals for you. This is unbelievable value from Civivi on a classic, the Mini Praxis. Guys, this is sub $90. I think it's 85 bucks on the link I will leave below for S35 and fat carbon Arctic Storm. Are you kidding me? Now, this is the Mini Praxis from Civivi. I have reviewed this on the channel before. There are versions for this that are much less expensive. I think there's like a $30 version on Amazon for 29 bucks. If you just like this knife, it's D2 and G10 and a great little secondary pocket knife. And yeah, so we'll talk a few things about it. My perspective has kind of changed on this model. I prefer the larger Praxis to the Mini Praxis, but that's just me. This is a limited edition for Civivi's 11th anniversary. Again, the Mini Praxis, and very, very cool. Congrats to Civivi on that anniversary. Now, I picked this one up because I wanted to check it out. Now, you got this kind of hammered steel clip with the blue. You've got the normal silver hardware. You've got a full-on shadow box. Well, no, they don't. Yeah, they do. They are shadow boxed steel liners, as is typical with Civivi, but you have contoured, very nicely done Arctic Storm fat carbon. Beautiful in that. And then again, this machine satin S35. Now, my thoughts on the knife is it is a great little knife. It is incredibly snappy on that D10. It is on bearings. There are a few things on that are, on my mind about this particular model that don't really change me from recommending it. Just things to be aware of. Number one, we don't quite have as much access to this lock bar as I would like. We do have to dig in just a little bit, and you guys know my thought on the scalloping when it's a tight fit. When it's a tight fit like that, it tends to start bugging your thumb the more you fidget with this knife. Now, so better access to that lock bar would be incredible on this knife. The second thing is this guy does not need a sharpening choil. A finger choil. First of all, it's too small for my fingers. Even choked back like this, I'm right up on that edge. It's too small, okay? Now, for you, your results might be different. The other reason I don't really like choking up on this is my jimping is back here, and I have a massive swedge across the top. So that means if I choke up, I'm up on this swedge. Don't care for that at all. And so I do get four fingers back here. I do feel that clip a little bit, but not bad. And I don't really feel it here because it turns back down. It doesn't bother me at all there. My preference would be the larger one. But for you, if you like a small knife, like my buddy Tim B, you're probably going to love this. Now, the clip does go down in, and so that means it is not a reversible clip. I'm not sure why Civivi continues to make knives that don't reverse. Again, that's not a deal killer for me. But if you take this sharpening choil out and move my blade back to here, I get another ½ an inch of blade, and I'm way happier in my cutting. And the reason for that is when your choil is that big, you have less edge. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you end up catching yourself on that on that choil. But if you're careful with it, this thing is a really good cutter. See, I caught it again. It's just, you got to remember where you're at when you're cutting with this guy. So, it's probably me just being a bit too picky. And those of you who are Mini Praxis lovers, and I know there's a ton of you out there, you're probably going to come after me, and that's okay. That's okay. We all have preferences, and this is a fantastic value for the price. Now, we are locked up at about 50%. We are dead center and close to coming all the way out. Barrel spacers and a lanyard loop. There is some weight reduction here as well. And again, decent little knife. Oh, by the way, no lock, rock, or blade play. However, I did a first impressions video where the blade had walked way over here. And what had happened was the pivot had come loose. There's no Loctite on here, so I had to tighten the pivot. It's fine now, but bear that in mind. Now, again, This one is $85 over on Amazon. There are other versions. I will leave the link. You can click through the other versions that are cheaper. There's even a Ultim version over there. All kinds of stuff. Really, really cool indeed. Now I'm trying to get down to the lovely specs. And you know what? They're not going to give me specs. Gee, thanks. Okay, here we go. Found it. All right, so I clicked on specs and there's nothing listed on Amazon. So let's just do it the old-fashioned way. I'm not going to worry about weight, but as far as length, this guy is right at 6.5 with a 2, man, I'm going to call it like 2 3/8 cutting edge. By the way, good sharpening area and about a 3-inch blade, and your handle, your grippable length of the handle is about 3 1/4, okay? So that's what you've got. Weight-wise, I would say this guy's about 3 ounces, which is fine for that knife. So again, I got it. I picked it up because I just thought, gee whiz, now I paid $100, but under $100, these are now $85 at the link I will leave. This is great value. If you've wanted carbon fiber like this with color in it, like fat carbon or camo carbon, and you've been waiting because you don't want to pay $200, or at the least like 140, like I just had 140, 150 for my downdrafts. If you want under $100, this is a good entry level, and that S35 will hold up fine, no matter what my buddy Freak Show says. All right, guys, I said this would be a shorter video, and it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, some little nitpicks, but a fantastic knife overall. Thank you so much for watching and checking it out, and appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.